Hello everybody, it's Lazel here. Another week has passed. We got 5 more packs to open. The last few weeks have been crazy. At first I was thinking, okay, this isn't going well at all. But then we got some really great hits and definitely turned this thing around with a lot of powerful cards and a lot of commander staples. Swamp, the Witch, okay. Bargain, create a cursed roll, Witch's Mark. We got a Protective Parents here, okay. We got Ash, Party Crasher, 2 mana, 2/2 haste, which is pretty solid in my opinion. And she can grow really quickly. I think this card is really solid. Then we got Stroke of Midnight. Okay, everybody's hyped about this card, but I gotta say, I think the Generous Gift, Generous Gift it's called, is still way better. I don't care if I give my opponent a 1/1 or a 3/3. I prefer the flexibility. Gallant Pie Wielder, okay. First strike to 3 celebration, has double strike, okay. We got Imodane's Recruiter, okay. I haven't seen this one yet. For 5 mana sorcery, create 2 night tokens with vigilance. And he comes out earlier. And it's the battlefield creatures you control, but they also gain haste, okay. Quite good. We got Embereth Veteran. I've seen this card already quite a few times. And here we go. We got a Tarleon's Messenger, a 3 mana 1/3 flying. And whenever you attack with 1 or more fairies, draw a card, then discard a card. When you discard a card this way, you put a +1/+1 counter on him. I think this guy is really good. You can bring out a fairy turn 2 or flash it in turn 2. Your opponent is wide open. You can swing with it. You can grow this guy. You get a 2/4 basically immediately. You filter through your deck. This card is strong. Karmic Justice. Whenever a spell or ability an opponent controls destroys a non-creature permanent you control, you may destroy target permanent that opponent controls. Oh my god. But I like it. I take it. And a foil Stroke of Midnight. I take it. Yeah, quite good start for this week. I haven't checked many prices of those cards. I mean, okay, in last week, I think it was last week, we got Soul Cauldron and stuff like that. It was crazy, but some cards you know the prices, some cards you don't. Okay, we got a Scavenger, we got an Ambush, Witch Stalker, we got a Gingerbread, Kurta, Vanity, Fealty, Bold, and we got a Mosswood Dread Knight. Okay, I think for a 2 mana you get a free to trample, which is okay. When it dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of your next turn, which is quite good. And you can get some card advantage out of it, so it always depends on your situation, what you're currently in. I think this card is good. Not powerful or overpowered or something, but it's a good card. There we got Dark Tutelage again, and here we go with Techwill, Duke of Splendor. Damn, I got a lot of fairies lately. In foil. Whoa, okay. 3 mana 2/3, Flying Death Touch. Our fairies you control get +1/+1, and whenever another fairy you control dies, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. And a human token. I take it. I take it, it's fine. That Techwill card is from the precons. Okay, foil planes. Armory Mice again. Red Catcher Trainee, okay. Instant create 2 red tokens that can't block, okay. Otherwise it would have been cool for an ambush. As long as it's your turn, it has first strike, okay. Can be solid. Edgewall Pack, okay. Dogs, interesting. 3 mana 3/3 menace. When it enters the battlefield, create a red token. That's solid. It kind of reminds me of Chimney Rebel from Phyrexia. But okay. Voracious Vermin, a 3 mana 2/1. Enters, it makes a token, and whenever another creature you control dies, it grows. This can be solid. Neva, Stalked by Nightmares, okay. 4 mana 2/2 menace. When it enters, return target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. This is already good because it kind of replaces itself if you have something in your graveyard. And whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter and scry. That's solid. Fairy Dream Thief, and here we go with Dream Spoilers. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, up to 1 target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1. Okay, this gets rid of Esper Sentinel, but for 4 mana, a 2/2, quite expensive. And here we go with Fairy Fencing. I think this removal is really good. Target creature gets -X until end of turn. That creature gets an additional -3/-3 if you control a fairy as you cast a spell. So if you control a fairy, it is a 1 mana -3/-3 instant. I think it's good. Quite good. Here we go with Devouring Sugarmaw, a 4 mana 6/6 -trample. It taps itself if we don't sacrifice something, and the adventure side creates a human token and a food. Okay, and then we continue with Intangible Virtue. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. Okay, and we got Prophetic Prism in foil. And another red token. Okay, this week so far I gotta say it's not as strong as the weeks before. But yeah, you cannot always be lucky. Okay, we got a Swamp. Into the Fey Court. Okay, draw 3 cards, create a token with flying. Can be okay. Snare Master, I've talked about this card already. Freeze in place. Tap target creature an opponent controls and put 3 stun counters on it. Scry 2. This is really solid actually. For 2 mana it can do a lot. The Princess Takes Flight. 3 mana, exile up to 1 target creature. Jesus, okay. Target creature gets... okay, now I see the line. Return the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner's control. This can still be powerful in a strong bargain deck if you play it right, because you will just sacrifice this one on the 2nd chapter and you will have the card removed, because the 3rd chapter will never go off. Glass Casket again. Eerie Interference, okay. There we got Archeox Reaper again. I like this card. Jesus, what's up with these fairies? Alayla Cunning Conqueror, okay. 4 mana, 2/4 flying. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, create a 1/1 black fairy rogue creature token with flying. And whenever one or more fairies you control deal combat damage to player, goat target creature that player controls. Yeah, I take it. Oh my god, okay. As in Antics, okay, 4 mana sorcery, you may cast it those that had flash. If you pay 2 more, for each creature your opponents control, create a cursed roll token attached to that creature, so they turn into 1/1s. I would have preferred another sorcery, but yeah, I take it. Who knows, maybe this card turns out to be quite strong. Okay. Spreading Seas, interesting. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted Land is an island. Okay, you can get rid of a few other sagas with this one. And here we got a foil Root Rider Fawn, 2 mana 1/3. Oh, nice. Return of the Wild Speaker from the list. 5 mana instant, choose 1. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control, and non-human creatures you control get +3/+3 until end of turn. Cool card. I used to play it. Strong card. You basically play it in, yeah, kind of like every mono green deck, or in a lot of mono green decks. Okay, last pack for this week. Let's get something strong. Beluna's Gatekeeper again. Okay. Oh no, we didn't have this one yet. 6 mana, 6/5, and you can bounce something with a certain mana value. Beanstalk Worm lets you ramp, and it is for 5 mana a 5/4 reach. Scarecrow Guide. The artwork is cool. Mana Filtering, okay. Stormcelt Prowler. Jesus, what's going on currently? 2 mana, 2/1. Whenever you cast a spell, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Okay, this guy has to stick around for quite a while. Sky Beast Tracker, 4 mana, 2/4. Create a food token. I don't think this card is really good. Trojan, okay. Up the Beanstalk. Great, there's the next one. I like it. We got another Archive Dragon. Let's continue. We got Thunderous Debut, okay. 8 mana with Bargain, and look at the top 20 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them. If the spell was Bargain, put the revealed cards onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put the revealed cards into your hand and shuffle. Can be powerful. It's 8 mana, but it's 20 cards that you look at. We will see. Dragon Mantle, and a Voracious Vermin, and a red token. Alright guys, not the strongest week, but we take it. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next week.